Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This is Empress, the Anointed One, Tarot. We're gonna do a collective reading today. We're gonna set the timer. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. I want to give a nice shout out to Goodman's Mix. He's a DJ. Y'all go check out his music on YouTube. That's the title of his YouTube channel. People I listen to, I learn from, that I do moderate on their channel is Rashad King 2017. Also Empress T 444, Baddison Intuitive Tarot, and many others. If you look in my description, you see who I support. Go check out their channel. They're good readers. Y'all forgive me, I bit my lip. Not my lip, my tongue. So it's kind of sore. So y'all forgive me. I wanna pull some cards a little bit for the collective. What we have here? Inspired. Okay. We also have dream. Dream. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if I can. Is it coming out? Yeah. We also have I can. Okay. Strong is beautiful. Being strong is beautiful. Absolutely. Weakness. Right after it came after strong. Weakness is a choice. Okay. We have here, what do you call it? A crest. I believe that's what you call it. Legacy. People inheritance, their label, so their company, their crest, their symbol of their family legacy, wealth. You see their crest on their gate or their name, or the last name. Initial E. Okay. Can be first name, middle name, last name, symbol. And F. Wow, that's my son's initials. My son's initials. Lucky. Four-leaf clover. And we also have believe. Okay. Let me put that over here. Weakness is a choice. I like that one. I can. Inspire. The initials and the crest. Okay. Tell me how that resonates with somebody out there in the collective. Okay, these are already pre-shuffled. And these ones too. Okay, so let me shuffle these again. In the pre-shuffle, there's a lone wolf in the collective. Divine collective. You know, I didn't even say my prayer. Hold on. Dear Heavenly Father, we did ask you and come humbly. We ask you to intercede on our behalf. We declare, decree, claim, and receive and believe that you will protect us and cover us. In the blood of Jesus, amen. Call the angels from the north, south, east, and west to protect us from very best, and Jesus, you do the rest. Okay, here we go. I anoint this deck for Divine Collective. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to split the deck. What do we get? So, we split the deck. We have here. Let me just put it this way. We both have here. We are both waiting for each other to make the first move. You are the one I regret I cannot let go of. Okay, so wow. In the pre-shuffle, right? There's like a lone wolf who's by themselves, who's afraid of loving someone because they believe they might get hurt. Well, any relationship you might get hurt with, even with your own kids, even with your own parents, even with hell, your dog, because the dog might bite you. I don't turn on you, you know. Just the fact that you should have an open heart. God don't want you to live a lifestyle or live your life with a closed heart, with a closed chakra, heart chakra. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. You know, that's if you know who you are. Again, it's, are you willing to? Or you just being stubborn? And now we got two people here, Divine Collective. And both y'all just waiting, right? Waiting to see who would text or call, email, come over, knock on the door, communicate, express how they feel, all that, right? Who's gonna make the first move? I thought we were grown in here. I really thought we was grown, because this sounds like some childish game, right? And now that you guys not speaking to you, and I'm sure it's been some weeks, months, maybe some years, you know, this is starting to turn out to be a karmic tie, right? I'm trying to reach out to you telepathically. It's not working. Of course it's not working. Because God's saying to both of you fools, and this is apply to you, collective too, Divine Collective, somebody gonna speak up or I'm gonna step in. And Divine Collective, one of you guys, well, let me say it this way. Let me change it this way. Divine Collective, you had came closer to this person and then this person allowed anyone to for them to get close to. I hope that came out correctly. So, you know, that's why they feel like you you are the one they regret, that they can't let go of. You're the one. See, this person's not used to somebody walking away from them, playing childish games. You know, they feel like they're the finest thing on earth. And in collective, you might look gorgeous, you might look fine, whatever, male, female, there's no genders. But you walked away from this person. You weren't gonna pick up their dirty laundry. You were not gonna deal with their shenanigans. You were not gonna deal with the back and forth bitterness and pettiness and nagging. You weren't gonna do all that. You're not gonna pick up the baby mama drama. You ain't gonna do all that. You step to me correct with some respect. We can move on. Other than that, what's going on in the Divine Collective? Jesus, let us know what's on your mind. I always don't need to call. Whoa. Divine Collective. Give me one more for the Divine Collective. Okay. You were not gonna put up with another mess. Yeah, so you decided to put yourself back together. You sure did. You decided to put yourself back together. Pick up the pieces, mend your heart and heal. And you was trying to figure out there was something that you just could put your finger on. You knew something was up. That's why you guys are in separation. Who's gonna make the first move? Who's gonna text each other first? Surely you're not talking. This is crazy. It's 222 on the clock. 4 twos. There's something behind your eyes. What are you hiding? See, you walked away. I told you, you walked away. You weren't gonna put up with nobody's shenanigans. Next card out is life isn't a test. There are no right answers. So you decide to pick up your canvas, blank canvas, and look towards the sun, pray, and start creating a whole new life for yourself and manifesting. You left somebody behind. And then this person is trying to fall for, what is it? I tried to fall for someone else, but no one else compares. Yeah. They try to find you someone else, but no one else compares. They feel like your relationship was intense. It scared them. So they went towards someone. They went to someone that will put up with the shenanigans. Wouldn't make the, they went back to someone to feel like they're comfortable there. They don't have to grow. They don't have to mature. No one would challenge them. The person they went back to, no one would challenge them. If they didn't go nobody, they look for people that didn't challenge them to make them grow up. They will step to you and pull away again. It's a bet to, what is it? Tug and pull. You won't go put up with that. And since you walked away, now they want to come back and say, the things I never got the chance to tell you. Well, you had a chance. But you was too playing mind games. They feel like, I feel like that they feel like once they lost you, you taught them possession wasn't love. And vice versa. They find out possession isn't love as well. Or did I say the same thing? Did I say the same? So they went quiet on you. They let fear drive them. They let fear drive them. Absolutely. They let fear drive them. So now, they thought that you guys were have more time with each other. And what I mean by that, not with just with each other, but to come back to each other. That's what I meant. They thought they can go out and do what they need to do, hang out, smoke, do whatever, party. They just wasn't ready for you to have that serious commitment. You know, so you just basically smiling. Now they're reminiscing, looking at old pictures on the text message, reading old messages. Yeah. Emails that you guys sent, love songs, all that. They miss all that because the person they want to go look for or try to look for, which they should have been looking inside themselves, they felt like they could find better than you, collective. They thought they could find better love than you. And the whole time you right in their face. Whole time. Oh, look at the bottom of that comparison. They were comparing people towards you. Culture differences, age differences, financial differences. They was trying to find something better. They were trying to find something better. And the whole time, you the divine right in front of their face. God just dropped you right in their lap. Or flip and switch it. This could be you, collective. Right? They figure loving you made them weak. That's what came out here. Weak is a choice. Being strong is beautiful. That's what the one thing they loved about you. You being very strong. You stood your boundaries, stood your ground. You believe. And now all they can do is dream about you. North is death for the collective, divine collective. Okay. This is we are both waiting for each other to make the first move. Waiting for each other to make the first move. Ooh. Oh, this deck is so large. Waiting for each other to make the first move. Jesus, let us know what's on your mind. Drop out of what's on your divine. Waiting for each other to make the first move. For the collective. They figure if they make the first move, it will come off to you as being needy. Oh, there we go. Got him. Being needy. But too passive. They take the initiative to reignite the flame. They make it seem like they're weak. I don't know who taught this person. I don't know. First card out is being needy. Making friends and spending time by yourself. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off your relationship. Yeah. Spirit said, hey, go find some friends. Go find a hobby. Go do something. Or the Spirit's telling you, Divine Collective, go do something. But I don't feel like this is the Divine Collective. I feel like this is your partner being needy. being needy in your energy. You don't even have, you guys are in separation. I know. And if you are together, they're just being needy. Um, they might have friends, but they're ready to hang out with you. You started a business, right? You trying to get this business off the ground. I feel like you don't mind them helping, but let's say you have to go pitch to a multi-million-dollar corporation. They want to go. They want to go everywhere. It's needy. They are living your life, not technically your life, but living, how I say it. Oh my God, I know what I'm trying to say. They're living in your world so heavy, they feel like they're living your life. I hope that come out right. They just don't have a life. Let's put it just like that. Since they don't have a life, right? They have friends. Some of them do, maybe one or two. But they're wearing a mask with everybody. So nobody really knows who they really are. They're wearing a mask on themselves and to you, which is really not fair. And in this card, that's exactly what it's talking about, not being you. You are trying to project a perfect image. But it is not really you. Be yourself. If this person know who they really are and take the time to heal and find out what they like and dislike and try to have a separate life from yours, but you guys can still come together. You have your life, you have theirs. But they're not being authentic within themselves, so how can they know what they like and don't like? They will take on what you like, and they don't know what they like. So they'll take on what you like. It's 11 on the timer. If you like bowling, they like bowling. And they really hate bowling. Like, get a life. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. This is bothering me. Are they trying to heal this? Mm-hmm. I don't know. This is... Can I say this is abuse? Because it's something, if you say, if you confront this person about, hey, don't you have some friends? Do you have some hobbies? Do you have some things that are being under me on? They will get offended. They will get offended. Then they want to ghost you and play these mind games and stuff like that. You don't have to tolerate this stuff. You don't. That's a form of abuse, mental abuse. Okay, let's figure this out. What is this? You know, one thing I regret. Please let us know what's on your mind. Drop everything we need to find. You are the one thing I regret. There we go. Okay. Alright. First card is showed itself. There's two cards came out. Changing them. Trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are and move on. Exactly. I stated earlier, you ask them Then they have some hobby and stuff. And they get offended. They feel like that you're trying to change them, and really you're just trying to ask them, hey, do you have anything else that can capture your attention? Like a hobby to make extra money or do something. But really, this is who they are. Clingy and regretful, play these mind games. It haven't hit them yet. Insecurity. They're waiting for you to save them. Some kind of way, they want you to be Captain Hero. Baby them, take them by the hand. They're afraid to literally grow up. They're afraid. And they're afraid to come back and talk to you about it too. Because you guys being in separation, they feel like you don't want to hear from them. Rejection came out, build confidence by exploring what other value in you, thoughts in you through dating or other social interactions. They don't have a life. I don't know why I keep saying that. They just don't have a life. I'm sorry, putting in the wrong spot. They just don't have a life. They don't have a confidence. They don't have a lot of friends. They might have one or two. And those friends have probably outgrown them, outgrown your person, or the person you're dealing with. Take it out of resonate. Flip it, switch it. They don't date a lot. They're hermits. They like to stay at home a lot. Only interacting again is online. But that's not a really social interaction. They don't date a lot. They wear this mask a lot. And if they do go on social media, it's a mask. The spirit is saying to you, don't wait on this person to grow up. Don't wait for this person to grow up. Walk away. Exactly what you did. Because there was something behind their eyes that they didn't want to tell you. They didn't want to tell you that they're needy. They didn't want to tell you that they didn't really have, steady friendships. They don't want to tell you that the friendship they do have, they outgrown them. Not your person, but the friends outgrow them. Your person, collective. They don't want to feel rejected. They have a bunch of insecurity. They have a lot of weakness. But it's a choice. They choose to stay in this. It's a woe is me complex. Because I don't want to grow up. It's like your kids. What are you hiding behind the eyes? Let us know what's on your mind. So I thought it was going to be fine for the collective at this time. For the collective. Jesus, let us know what's on your mind. So I thought it was going to be fine for the collective. Whew. Just snatch out of there, okay? First card out. They're accusing you of things that you need to do. They already expected. They bringing that all 411. That's what I'm talking about. They're bringing that all toxic behavior from another relationship into your relationship. They holding you responsible for somebody else's bullshit. Okay? They don't trust you. Card that comes out says fear of cheating. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. You can trust this person, Divine Collective. Flip it, switch it. This could be you. 333 on the timer. Like I said, y'all in separation. And because you guys are in separation, you decide to set your boundary and you will not settle for nothing less. You challenge them to grow up. So they went back to somebody else. But this card came out in reverse. But I'm gonna read it upright. Suddenly, don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. And it's in reverse. So now this person is leaving whoever they went back to because they felt like it was safe, it was home, right? Because now they're starting to open their heart because you trying to start a new canvas and paint something different. They're tired of not speaking to you, right? They're tired of being in regret. They didn't want you to walk away, but you ended up walking away. They're tired of having secrets. They're tired of being aloof. They're just tired. Tired of being needy. Tired of wearing a mask. This is all work. I'm getting tired. And they felt like you was trying to change them. No. You was being an example of what you want and will not tolerate. Period. Now, and you was tired of being indecisive. Indecision. You are afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. Yeah, they were afraid of being a non-committal. Just nobody want non. Look, I split the deck and says non-committed. Always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. This person had multiple options. The person they were dealing with had multiple options. You just say you don't have to tolerate none of this. In some way, somehow, you felt like you weren't even compatible to this woman. I mean, woman. 111. I was trying to say 111 on the timer. Okay. To this woman. Didn't make no sense. You know, you don't have to put up people's bullshit. They don't want to roll. Leave them the fuck out in the cold. I got time for that. We live in the world today. We got to hustle and grind. Look who's in the White House. Let me put it gently as that. Nobody got time. Fear of being lonely and all that shit. Nobody got time. We gotta hustle and work really 10 times hard. Really grind. Life isn't a test. We really do. No one got time for little kids. We're grown folks here. Shit. I'm trying to make my kids grow the hell up. Shit. I'm like, god damn. You know, the more and more you stay home and not get your college education, not live your life, stay in your room. Stay in your room. And you're wasting your whole life away. You know, get your ass up and move. Do something. Do something. Well, this could be you, collective. You could have been confusion. You could be in confusion. You don't know what you want. Oh, this is not you. This is your part. This is whoever you're dealing with, whoever's in your energy. You don't know what you want. So you need clarity before you can get involved. You know what? This could be both. Because this person could have left you in confusion. And before you get involved back to this person, because we have here, hey, trust your partner. No one always cheat, right? They feel like they didn't want they left somebody to come back because they went back to somebody to feel safe. So then they left that person coming back to you. And now they feel like, oh my God, I'm confused now. You know, it's been some years or it's been some months. And, you know, I haven't talked to you, Divine Collective. I need some information before I can get involved. We'll step the fuck up and have a conversation. You won't be in confusion. You wouldn't be in confusion. A Divine Collective, I know you're going to make it plain, Jane. Give it to them raw. I was going to say something, but you know, hey. Body shame. You feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. I think this is this person. They feel, since they last talked to you, they might have gained some weight. You don't care. Just come on and talk to you. They ain't accepting themselves. I told you they're working on themselves. They gotta go through all this drama before I even get to the last card. They're definitely working on themselves. They have to accept the quirks, the twits, and the shakes and all that. They have to love it all. If they got short hair, they have to love short hair. If they got long fingers, they have to have to accept they have long fingers. You know, I used to know a person that matter of fact, it's a person that I was really in love with. And this person, when they get super nervous or they under stress, their skin on their hands would literally dry up and peel. So this person will wear gloves all day. And I asked that person, I said, why do you wear gloves? And that person explained to me as I explained to you. I said, wow, that's a shame because I see beauty. And this person was like, how? It's dry. You see it peel. It looks like, you know, someone shredding skin. I said, because once you finish shredding, the skin comes on, you see smooth skin come. It's beautiful to me. You just seeing that you feel like it's ugly, distorted, right? Tragic. Whatever horrible word you can think of. I can see that. Because in due time, in due season, all that will come off and you'll take off your gloves again. So once you learn to accept, that's what your body goes through when you're upset or when you're stressed or whatever. You know to wear lotion, or you know to do some oils, you know to whatever. Let people know they're going to accept you or not. I accept you. So why are you body shaming yourself? And I guess this person thought about that. And when they got nervous again, I never seen them wear gloves again. Because God allowed me to help them renew their mind to looking at a different perspective. And just like this person, Collector, you did the same thing. God put you in this person's life to renew their mind, to look them in a different perspective, that they can love, they can communicate, they don't need to keep secrets. You can paint a canvas, both of you guys can paint a canvas together. They don't have to be needy, they don't have to wear a mask, they can just be themselves. How would you know you'll be rejected if you're not thinking for me? One thing you won't do with me, I don't know about you, Collective, but don't never fucking think for me. Don't take my choices away. You allow me to have my choices, right? They won't think that you're changing them because you're just being an example. You're just being what God have you to be. They're trusting. They're not being in fear or anxiety. Right? They gonna feel safe with you. They felt safe with you. They knew that when they first met you. They won't be in this confusion. And they damn sure won't be body shaming themselves or you. Because you had some type of differences. Could be in finances, could be in age, it could be in fluffer things. They listen to somebody around them. The little friends they have, their family members, co-workers teasing them. That's what put you, part of the reason why they put you in separation. And you, collective, don't ever get to the point where you feel like there's no one out there for you. Just because this fool didn't see you as a blessing to them, like it says, what did that part says? Maybe there was another card or one of these. It says, move on. There's other people out there. There's a billion people on this planet. And you worried and collecting. I don't know if you worried about this one or this one worried about you. There's a billion people on this planet. If it didn't work out, we'll keep it moving. Deal with it. Acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledge it hurt. If you can't get over it, seek counseling. See the pastor. Whatever is going to help you. Prayer, meditation music. Don't let this false belief of your mind thinking make you miss out on a blessing because you feel like there's no one else out there with you. You had that mindset. There's no good ones. There are good ones out there. You just gotta pray and allow God to line them up in your path. There are good ones out there. And maybe when you change your way you think about your situation, that's probably when God's gonna allow you to meet the person that you need to meet. Or reform this person to come back to you. You know? Both of y'all, divine collector and this person, whoever this is, both of y'all need to stop making excuses. You need to stop making excuses of there's nobody out there for me. This person clearly needs to grow the fuck up. Just plain out there. Just put it out there. All right, y'all, hit that like button, subscribe, hype, make a comment. Yeah, make a comment. Believe in yourself. Dream. Manifest the person that you want. You inspire them to be better. That's one thing I got out of this. You inspire them to be better because your strength is beautiful. Okay? And this shows E and F. You come from a wealthy legacy background, bloodline. You're lucky. So, they knew you was lucky. So, what it is what it is. All right. Damn, I made this like too long. You guys, good night.